It's so nice to meet both of you.
Hey, Ashley, great to meet you. How you doing?
I'm awesome. I'm so excited to chat with both of you. But before we start, I just want to say congratulations on everything. You deserve all of the love, both of you, and the praise that you've received from this show. So huge congrats.
Thank you. Seriously, thank you.
And I'll jump right in. So my first question is for you, Joshua. So in honor of senior year, I want to talk senior superlatives. So while I'm sure there are countless ways that you are similar to your character and also ways that you are different, if you and your character, Ricky, had to share a senior superlative, what would it be?
To share one, most likely to be 10 minutes late.
For sure.
Yeah, no, for sure. I think most likely to be 10 minutes late, but most likely to most.
No, that was
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, I should stop there. You're right. Yeah. What about you, YY?
I don't think that question's for me.
Okay.
No, go for it. You can answer it as well.
Actually, no,
wonderful.
don't answer it. Thank you.
Cool.
No, please.
Goodness, I think Gina and I would share most likely to change their hair every other day.
That's a fact.
Yeah.
I can verify that.
But it always looks incredible.
Of course.
Thank you.
And then, Sophia, this next question is for you. So this show has connected with fans of all ages from all over the world, providing comfort as the characters navigate a whole range of life events, both good and bad, from self-discovery and identification to then divorce and anxiety and moving. And what has it meant for you to be a part of a show that brings such important conversations to the table?
Oh my goodness, it's meant so much to me. I think as an actress, of course, I just love doing this. It's been a passion of mine since I was really young. But as a human being, my overall goal is to leave a positive impact on my community, the people around me, maybe even people that I don't know. And so being an actress has given me that platform to love people at a wider range than I could have if I didn't have this platform. So it means a lot that I'm a part of a show that also represents that type of love and acceptance. And I hope that no matter what, I continue to go on projects that leave that positive impact and make people feel important because they are.
That's such a great answer, and you definitely have that power. You both do. And then my next question is for Joshua. So I, along with many fans of High School Musical, the musical, the series, feel like I've grown so much while watching the show. So I can't even begin to imagine how you must feel as you've sort of grown up and reflect on your journey with this show. So I'm curious, if you could tell your younger self something right at the start of this chapter, what would it be?
Oof, man. Oh, dude. I can't say it on camera. No, if I could say one thing to my younger self, before I started the show, it's, learn how to ride the highs and lows. Because I think it's easy when you're on the high and you're feeling great, and then once you start to crash, if you're not ready to just like kind of go with the flow, you crash hard. And I think, life is just one big roller coaster. And so I think again, it would be, hang on tight, and also just again appreciate every moment for what it is, because you never know when it's going to be gone forever.
For sure. Yes. Thank you for sharing that. And then for Sophia, as you reflect on 4 seasons of the show, I'm sure there are so many things, but if you had to narrow it down to just one, what about the show and your involvement with it are you most proud of?
Oh my goodness. I think I'm most proud of the people around me, the success of each cast member that they are having and will continue to have. It just feels so wonderful to know that I was able to begin with people at the start of their careers or even in the middle of their careers. But I think for a lot of us, this was the start. This was the beginning, the start of something new. Sorry. And, and so it really is wonderful to see how much everyone has changed and grown. And even you, Josh, like, just seeing your growth as a musician, as an actor, as a person, like, I feel so proud of you, and I hope you know that everyone does too, like, whether they know you personally, whether you're family or friends, like, it's really cool to see that growth, and I'll always continue to live on with that feeling of proudness. I don't think that's a word, of pride.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways,
I was gonna say for you that I feel like I'm most proud of one of you, like, really stepping into, like, your purpose and like but also staying true to yourself, because like you've always been like a goofy, crazy, wonderful human being, and I think it's easy to get jaded and swept up in the world, and you've always been like a gentle and kind, humble, compassionate person that like has set such a tone. Like you're the youngest in the cast, and yet we all look up to you the most. It's kind of backwards and bizarre, but when she's not around, that's all we talk about. We're like, oh, we all need to be like Wylie. I want to be like Sofia when I grow up. It's true though. So
That's so nice.
That is so fantastic. And when I watch the show, I can feel the love. So it's so nice to see that that love translates off screen as well. And I feel like I could chat with both of you all day, but unfortunately I am out of time. Thank you so much for chatting with me, and huge congrats again on season 4 and all of your success, and best of luck in the future.
thank you, Ashley. Seriously, appreciate it.
Thank you so much.
Take care.
Hi, everyone. It is so great to meet you.
Hi.
So before we start, I just want to congratulate you all on everything. This show is sensational, and you're all so incredible.
Thank you.
And I'm going to jump right in because I want to take as much time as I can chatting with you all. So my first question is for Julia. So your character Ashlyn goes on such an incredible journey of self-discovery in season 3, and your portrayal of that voyage is powerful, moving, and done with such nuanced care. What did it mean to you to tell that story on the show?
Thank you. It means the world. I mean, you know, growing up as a young queer female you know, I never really saw people like myself on screen telling stories in such a positive and beautiful light. And the fact that this show gets to express who I am so authentically and who Ashlyn is so authentically is so beautiful. And I sort of have always known that this was a part of her since season 1. And then finally in season 3 to be able to bring that to light and you know, express her truth in such a beautiful way has been really powerful. And there's so much even more to discover in season 4. And I think it's so great for this generation to have these stories to look up to, and something that I would have wanted growing up.
Absolutely. Yes. So excited to see what season 4 has in store. And then for Dara, you similarly have had such an incredible journey on this show, and it has been so fun to watch. And speaking about season 4, you were joined by some pretty iconic guest stars. What was it like for you to work alongside some of the Wildcats from the original trilogy that you grew up watching?
Whoa, I mean, it has been such an amazing experience. I mean, I was literally starstruck every time they were like on set. And it's actually so funny. I mean, me and Monique Coleman knew each other previously, and before I booked the part, I was like, "Hey, Queen, I'm going out for something. Can I get your blessing?" And you know, seeing her on screen, especially as a Black girl, and seeing that representation, I was so begging for her approval, and she gave it to me times 1,000 and infinity. She has been so supportive of me and so kind, and seeing her and filming with her has just been full circle. And I'm so grateful that I had the chance to tell that young little girl, Dara, that you got to work with your role model. So it's been a blessing.
Oh my gosh, there is nothing better than that. That is so incredible. And then my next question is for Frankie. So you first began portraying Carlos at the start of the show way back in 2019, and now here we are in 2023 awaiting the premiere of the 4th season. What was it like for you to return to Carlos every year and really grow and evolve with him throughout the show?
Oh my gosh, it's always so exciting. I've never played a character for this long. So getting to go into every season knowing that you're going to have a different story arc and wondering what that is and what clues that are still left for you to find out that you can still apply to your character, that's always exciting because you're constantly trying to like evolve but still solve a puzzle of like what he is like outside of East High. So it's always been a blast.
That is so awesome. And then next, I'm curious, do each of you have a favorite memory that you could share from season 4?
Ooh, from season 4. We got to spend some really wonderful quality time with Allison Reed, who plays Miss Darvis, and we would sit in a big circle, and she would sit at the point of a circle. There's no point in a circle, but she would sit in the middle of a circle and tell stories of her days on Broadway and her days in the original franchise, and the wisdom that she holds and the love that she shares with us was so special. And I don't think in season 1 we would have ever dreamed that we would be sitting with Allison, like listening to her stories and like calling her Allie and like, you know, and she's still like, you know, in some of the theater that I've done outside of High School Musical, like she's just texted me to just like be there for me and share her love. And she's just such a wonderful person. So that was something that was really special and something that I don't think any of us were ever expecting to happen.
One of my
That's so
favorite memories is also one of my most traumatizing memories is I got everyone Tamagotchis, thinking that everyone was going to be responsible enough to keep them alive.
Well, give me a little
And
credit.
it was, Julia's just straight up went back to space.
Anyway, I'm not going to insert myself, but
But
it's a hard topic.
that was one of my favorites because also like getting like yelled at. I was like, who bought everybody Tamagotchis? Because they beep. And when you're on set, you have to be like silent. So there was just like a lot of beeping because a lot of feedings.
I feel like one of my favorite memories would have to be the dancing. I mean, our big group numbers are so fun, and just the whole process of being able to do the rehearsals again and be all together and finally perform and really dance with everybody, including the dancers, was really fun and something that I really missed.
It sounds like it was such a fun time to film, and it's definitely fun to watch. And I'm so excited to see what season 4 has in store. Congrats to all of you once again, and thank you so much for chatting with me today.
Thank you.